that do, we're just creating that social media flyer using our CorelDRAW. So the best thing we need to do is to get our resources, and we need to get some things. So I just need to, let me check my, I think I send this to, I send the resources to this place, I guess. So the size we are using is 8 by 9 inches. I'm using it by 9 inches, and once I click on like that, I have to create another one, which is this. You can give it background and click P to give it to. Okay, the second thing is to create the color palette. Okay, this is the resources we are using. The second, what we need to do is to create color palettes, and we are using white and gold. So this is how I used to create my color palette. I used to create two shapes like this, two little shape like this. Then the first one I will give it light, the light color of what I'm creating, and the second one I used to give it the dark color of the of, of color of what I'm creating. So I will use white color here and use gold for the second one here. This gold. So then the next thing, I used to come over here to look for the blend tools. This is the blend tools. Then I will blend both together. Then I will come over here and click 5. So you can see now what we have. We have light colors to the dark color. So any color I want to choose for this design, I would rather come over here to come and choose that color, so that my design is not going to be color riot. So I'm working on the family color. So after that, after you have created something like this, click on Ctrl K to break it, and Ctrl U to ungroup it, so you can have them one after the other. So the next thing is to bring in my resources. Here are my resources. Oh my god. Okay, here is my resources. Actually, I will not use this. I might later use it. Okay, okay, this is the first things I'm using. Then I will use this picture, this background for this picture for background. I'm using this picture for background. Then the next thing I have to do is to power clip it. So actually I have to save it, because CorelDRAW can close at any time, and if you don't save, you might not recover any part of your of that or work. So um, so I have to save my work. So hope, are you following? So this is the picture we are using. This is the picture we are using, and I have to, okay, what I just need to do now is to come over to this color. Let me use this second or third color, and I will use this third color for this. Just copy fill. So we have that this third color for this color for this design. Oh yes, okay, you are with me. All right. So this design we impact clip inside. Click on the alt key to have it like this after you power clip it. So I will now come over here, uh, come over to the transparency tools, come over here, and let me look for the overlay. Okay, after I click on overlay, I have something like this. You can see how the picture, how that picture just overlays to the background, and I still need to opacity it in little more, so that it's not going to distract me too much on the design. So after that, I have to create another shape like this and give it white. So I will remove the outline out of it. So okay, once I get to this level, I have to power clip it inside, and I have this. This is my background now. The first thing I firstly do is to work on the background. If your background is good, your design is going to good. But if your background is not very well, it's going to give you some headache whenever you are creating design. Okay, so that is the first things we are working on. Okay, the second thing I have to work on now is this and this. Actually, I don't need that product, but I just need the reflection of these two products. So the first thing, I will click this one and I click on Ctrl S to save my work. So I'm saving. So learn how to save whenever you are working. So this one, I have to bring this one over here, as you can see. So the next thing I have to do is to blur it. Motion blur. I'm using motion blur instead of Gaussian blur. I'm using motion blur. It's okay like that. And the next thing I have to do is to reduce the opacity. Okay, so let me see what I have. Okay, I have something like this. So this one, actually I might leave, I can leave it like this. Let me leave it like that. Actually, that is not what I want to do, but it just come to my mind that I can just leave it like this. So the next thing, actually we later bring this over here to adjust it, but before that, let me just bring this over here, this picture, our model, and I will come to power clip, reduce this, reduce it, and let's mirror it. I want to increase it. Actually, I don't need the neck, I only need the face. So I will bring this up and bring this also up. Okay, you can see what we create like that. Okay, actually we might create according to how the inspiration come tonight. Okay, this is what we are having now. Okay, so actually before I move on, let me just try to type some things. Actually, I like to work on every part of the image before I type. In some cases, I like to do that. After I arrange the picture, I would like to perfect any kind of shape I want to use. So I'm bringing this, I want to bring this downside. Then this one, I will just try to bring it like this, so that it's going to look perfect. Let me power clip this one too. I power clip it like this. So this is just it. And the next thing now, I would like to work on the shape icon, and the color I wish to use gold, but I want this to be well different. So I will like to borrow color from the face of the model. So I would like to borrow color from this part. Just look for the dark one. Okay, actually this is what I bring, but I will still like to work on it more. Yes, I would like to work on it more. Okay, actually this is what I want, and I will give it white outline. Then I want to create something like this and give it this color, and come over here again and give it well dark of that family color. Okay, good. And remove the outline. So this thing is not having any outline again. Then I will bring it over here. I would like to slide it like this. Come over to the transparency tools, and I will work on something like this. So actually this is perfect. I'll power clip it inside this place. Oh, I think it's going well. Okay, actually this is what we have, but this dark, this color power clip is too dark, so I would like to increase it like this. And let's see, another thing that whenever you are creating something like this, you can just use your this guiding line so that your work is going to be well arranged and well proper. So, and it's going to give you guys to work as a professional, as a pro. Okay, so just try to walk along, try to play along to make your design look very good. I wish to bring it over here. Okay, then I duplicate this, I increase it, just take it to the back like this, and let's blur it also. Let's use motion blur instead of Gaussian blur, but I need this to this direction. And also come to transparency tools, and let's try to reduce it. Okay, actually this is what we are having now. So the next thing is to bring our text and type. So I have my text here already. I can just try to bring it in here. So you can just try to walk along. Then I will show the font I use. I use Geocatch Elegant demo for this font. Then this place I use Neza board for that part. So, and okay, if this thing is not really work here, if you don't like it for this part, for this side, I think I'll just bring it here. Let's bring it here. Let me see. Okay, actually I think I like it here. Yes, this is absolutely good. So, but every part of this design should look very aligned. Make it aligned. So the next thing I have to do now. Oh, can you hear me now? Please type. If you don't hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Because I'm seeing. Oh, I noticed bad network. Oh, can you hear me back? I noticed bad network. My goodness. So the next thing is that whenever you are working over here, make sure that your design, your write-up is very legible, because by the time they are posting it to online, posting it here and there, it might look somehow. It might look somehow. So that reason why I will highly recommend for you to use font that is very, for instance, whenever you want to work on something like this, let me bring it here. Let me bring it here. You can use NASA font. Um you can use this is NASA font. You can use space what is the other name? You can use even popping. You can use popping. You can use Monstera bold family, Monstera family, but you have to use the one that is not too bold. So you can use space. Not this one. Not this one. There is one space that is very more. That is very good than this. Okay, space growth test. So you can just use both of it. So actually, I use space growth test very well. So in some cases like this, you can just do it like this. So okay, you see how I'm going to arrange it. So sorry if you cannot see it very well now. Actually, it's because of the way I'm arranging it. So you can now just try to do it like this, and you can now scale it to the right part. Alright, I will type all the fonts I used. So I will mention them. Okay. So I can just bring it like this. Okay, now let's observe that font. Just the font we used and how the way it's arranged. Let's observe it. You can see that it's very eligible. So this is the kind of font that is very good for something like this. And whenever you're making something like this, don't use more than two fonts or three fonts. Don't use more than that. So in that case, I have to change this one also to the particular font I use for our surface. So okay, you can see that it looks very nice. So I bring our surface here, then just give it this hashtag so that it's going to be well noticed. So it just needs to duplicate it like that. So if they are having maybe register for it, or so since I'm not using this, I can delete. I'm sorry, I can delete this or reduce it very well, or just bring it to one part of your design. So let's see what you have been work on. Remove the outline. Okay, so this is what you have been working on since. So for instance, do you have any, maybe for before you can get through the maybe one little words they have it, you can just put it here, and their contact, maybe address, you can just put it here too. So in this case, you just look at how I'm going to make this one. I will give it white outline and give it shadow. Shadow. So let's see how it's going to look. Okay, I think I'm seeing like message. Okay, not me, not you. So I will come over here, give it to 22 and give this one 5, and let's see how that, and just see how that shadow looks. So I'm going to copy it to this part. For instance, if you want to copy this shadow to this one, so just come to shadow and come over to copy shadow properties, and come over here, and you can see that we have that shadow here too. So I like I'm used to curve my edge like this. Actually, I just like it, but in this case we are using light color for this one, and we are using dark outline for it. But in this outline we are not using regular outline, we are using dot outline. Just give it dot outline like this. So we are having something like this. Okay, you can just see how we worked around to build something like this. So it's very simple as ABC. So just remain for use to add some any other pepper or any other ingredients you feel that is going to make your design more attractive, more well, and more texture. So actually anytime I make my design like this, my system, I'm having little issue with my system. I will have used Lightroom to work around some parts, but let me just save it now, and I will share my phone screen to the if pro- I will show you how I used to edit my my design. Or if you want to learn it, just go to my YouTube channel, and there are some how to edit picture or design that I've done, so you can just follow it, and that just is. So if there is any question, please let me know now before we you can unmute yourself and speak. You can unmute yourself now and speak. Are we together? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, listening. Do you have questions?
Actually, firstly,
Sir, I'm listening. Oh,
okay, actually, um, you did something at the beginning, like you make the color like seven,
is it
like you
this?
like the color of the brand like yellow or gold. You make it like seven color.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, that thing, that colors.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, it's color palette. I just made.
I don't really get how you did it.
Okay. Actually, this is just two things I create. So I come over here and click on the blend icon. Then I just blend this together like this, and come over here. All these things they are 20. So I just reduce this to 5, and click on Control K. Click on Control U. So that's why I have them very different like this. You are getting it right? Or
Yes, yes.
I should do it again,
Okay.
sir?
Yes, yes, something like that. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Do it again.
okay. Actually, I'm coming. Once you create two shape like this, come over here to the blend
Okay.
icon, blend tools. Just blend this together.
Okay.
This is it. This blend tools. Blend it here. So
Hello.
in this place, every all the shape that is there is 22, but 20 here. So just reduce this to 5 and click OK. So you now have 7 here. If you reduce this to 5, it's going to plus 2. So click on
Okay.
control K and Control U.
Okay.
So you have them separate.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So that is how I used to
Again,
do that one. So is there?
again,
Okay, sir.
second thing that I don't really get is how you how you did that box that give us two colors like that.
Okay. Yes, I will do it again now. I will do it again
Okay.
now. So this test too. That is how I made this test. So let's go inside this test for you to see. So you can see these things now. You get it now. So we have something like this on the test. So if in cases we use that to tell more things about the color. So that is how I used to made it. Is there any other question, sir?